Hey guys, it's been a while. Mostly because I've just been working a lot. Um, well, that's pretty much it. So, a few things I want to talk about. One, if you're in the service industry, you'll figure this out, or you'll feel it. People who don't unlock their goddamn cards before they get to the register, especially when you're about to close, pisses me the fuck off. I'm like, dude, you knew you're going to buy some shit. Now you're, 3 minutes to go, and you got to unlock your card. I hate you very much. I hate you. I will be really nice to you, but I fucking hate you because you already knew you're going to buy some shit. Okay. Uh, Another thing I want to talk about is if you watched the State of the Union, which is always bullshit regardless who it is, if you still want to vote for Biden, you're pretty much retarded. Okay? He said the quiet parts out loud. Now, I'm not going to tell you what he said. Watch it. You'll figure it out. Another thing. Fucking stupid fucking people who can't drive making crazy left-hand turns, bicyclists who just decide, oh, I don't give a fuck about a red light. Now, unfortunately, in this state, bicyclists don't have to stop at a stoplight. They just keep going. Now, there are some that I've seen they will. But otherwise, they just say, go fuck yourself. Now, at nighttime, if you don't have a blinky light or reflective vest, I'm going to hit you. And right now, since my car is out of commission, I'm driving a big red fucking truck. You gonna die, nigga. I'm just saying, that's what's gonna happen. Oh, and yes, I said nigga. That's the way I talk. Sorry. Fuck you. How about that? Yeah, today was fucking ridiculous, man. Like, I can't stand it. People coming in. I'm not saying all the people that come in at my job are fucking retarded, but about 30%, maybe 40% of them are fucking retarded. Homie, if you come in and you want something, and I ain't going to tell you where I work, but if you come in and you're like, oh, how much is this? I don't know, I'll tell you what it is. Oh, I got all this damn change, man. Homie, I will count it out for you because you're apparently retarded or drunk or high. I'll count it out. So I ain't gonna say bitch, but I already said it. One bitch came in and she was like, yeah, I got all this change. So I started counting out. I got to about half of what she wanted. She's like, oh, wait a second. I got a roll of quarters. And it was a bankroll, so it was okay. And I was like, you could have just led with that. You could have just led with that. Why the fuck did I count out all your goddamn change? Oh, Jesus. H. Christ. And H means Jesus. That's a joke. That's a joke. These fucking people, man. I'm telling you. And you know what's really funny? The other day, I was talking to this customer who barely spoke English, like barely. And I barely, like, as far as Spanish goes, poquito. Like, I mean, like that much. That's how much I know. I knew enough. And he was like, I can't fucking stand. And this is paraphrased, of course, because, like I said, he barely speaks English. I can't fucking stand all these fucking illegal immigrants coming over the fucking border when I had to do it the legal way, paid all this fucking money, and these guys just come over. I could have just done this for free. I don't disagree. Now, I saw this thing on Facebook. It was like a petition for Minnesota, which is where I'm at now. Minnesota, where don't make it a sanctuary state. Homie, it already is. It already is. It's fucking bullshit, dude. Like, I'm okay with immigrants coming over. I'm very much okay with that. But when Joe Biden, I don't want to call him Joe Biden, when Brandon, let's go Brandon, decided, or Weekend of Brandon's, decided that, they're not illegal, they're undocumented immigrants, and they have every rights that we have, and they were the backbone of the country. Fuck that. No, they weren't. I'm sorry, they weren't. Legal immigrants were the backbone of this fucking country. Like my family, everybody else's family. That was the backbone. These guys coming over, no, they're not. If they were the backbone of the country, they would have been the backbone of their own fucking country. Seriously. So they're fleeing a country that, well, of course it's all, I need, I need to get away from my country because it's so bad. Well, guess why? Because y'all fucking suck. That's why. Y'all voted in all these motherfuckers. Look at Argentina, man. Argentina. It's been so bad for so fucking long. Finally. They got a president who's like, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out. One guy finally said, I'm going to fix this shit. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, well, whatever. But it looks like he's going to do it. So you can't just come across the border and be like, oh, I need amnesty. No. And funny thing is, if you were to cross the border on a boat from Cuba, which is an actual shithole country, come here to the U.S., let's say you go to Florida. You were detained and deported. You know why? Because Cubans tend to vote Republican. However, Mexicans tend to vote Democrat. So they're okay. They're completely okay. Isn't that funny? I mean, it's not funny, but isn't it funny to you? Really? You know, I mean, does it make sense to you? It makes sense to me, but it doesn't make sense. Also, when Jesus Christ, I'm going to tell you what, if I were a Middle Eastern guy and I wanted to move here, normally I would move here, or I would contact a friend, a family member, or a friend of a family member, and like, hey, how can I get here? Then I get here. Now all you got to do is take a flight to Mexico and walk across the border, and here's a cell phone for you, and show up for your fucking date. And they never show up anyways. That's all you got to fucking do at this point. Everybody was so mad at Trump for building a fucking wall. You know what's funny? We are funding countries to build, well, not walls, but, secure their borders. But what about our borders? And all these motherfuckers who say, oh, we need sanctuary states. Oh, we need sanctuary states. Ask Chicago, New York, how that's going. Oh, it's going so well that they say, we can't handle all these immigrants. We can't do this. But guess what? Fuck you. You asked for it. You got it. I mean, it's logic. You know what I mean? It's fucking logic. You can't handle people who don't come here legally. You can't. Shit. My family came over here well after the slave thing, because apparently since I'm white, I'm obviously a slave owner, even though I never owned a slave and y'all never picked a cotton. But hey, whatever. Apparently I'm a racist. But my family came over here and they did the right thing and they built businesses. I ain't fucking rich. I got nothing to do with what my family did. I just live here. Okay? Another thing. I had an argument on Facebook with a native, which is fine, whatever. You don't want to fucking argue with a native. I mean, what are they going to do? Scalp you? Ha! That was racist. But they said, we were peaceful before anybody ever came here. And Columbus even said they were peaceful people. First of all, y'all hate Columbus to begin with. So why would you even quote that? Okay? Oh, because it's convenient. That's why. You quoted it because it was convenient. Why were the Comanches fierce warriors? Because they were. Was it because they were fighting white people? They were fighting other people. And let me ask you a question. If your tribe has some land and you have the food and somebody else comes by, what are you going to do? Will you fight for it? That's just the way it is. So yes, no. Y'all weren't peaceful as fuck. There was no kumbaya bullshit going on with the Native Americans. There just wasn't. It's human nature to fight for land, to fight for resources. It's just the way it is. I should probably end my rant. Well, because I don't even know where this is going. Anyhow, have a nice day.